Welcome everyone. Today we are making an exclusive inquiry upon various rituals practicing in Hinduism. We will explain 16 basic rituals related with Hindu society. As per Hinduism, the Sanskar is a series and rituals that serves as a rites of passage and mark the various stages of human life and to signify into a particular ashram. The sanskar is said to be helping for achieving spiritual nourishment, peace of mind, and ultimate moksha. The very first ritual is Garbhadan or conception. This is the enthusiastic prayer for a child. This is done for fulfillment or parenting duty to continue the race. To produce a good child, mother and father should have pure thoughts and observe the rules of Shastras. This sanskar is done to bear pregnancy that brings good name to the dynasty. It's also done to keep the dynasty running. Second ritual is Punsavana or fetus protection. This second sanskar ceremony is performed during the third or the fourth month of pregnancy. Like the first sanskar, this is also restricted to the family members. This sanskar is graded towards the intellectual and mental development of the baby in the womb. Third is Simantanayana, which means satisfying wishes of the pregnant mother. This sanskar is performed during the 7th month of pregnancy and prayers are offered for the healthy physical and mental growth of the child. The other importance of this sanskar is to free the expectant mother free from worries, since the last 3 months are very difficult for pregnant women, both physically and mentally. She should place picture of Bal Gopal or Laddu Gopal in her home. She should read the Gita and other scriptures in addition to performing her daily work, and should avoid thrilling books and movies. Now let's move to fourth sanskara, which is Jatakarma or birth rituals. Jat karma, performed on 6 days from the birth of the child, is for the purification of the house. This is done in order to keep a child in a clean atmosphere where he may not incur any physical or mental problem. This sanskar ensures a lot of bad omens cleared from the infant, done for the health and age of the child. Now let's move to the fifth sanskar. Fifth sanskar is Namakran, which means name giving. This sanskar is performed on the 10th, 11th or 12th day with recitation of mantras. The baby child gets name on completion of his sanskar according to the 27 nakshatras and the position of the moon at the time of child's birth. An appropriate name is given to the child according to the planetary position of birth, and the first letter of name is taken from the Shastra. Here we come to sixth rituals, which is NISHKRAMANA. Actually, it means taking the child outdoors. This ceremony is performed after 40 days. The reason for this sanskara is to show obedience to the sun, moon, fire, wind, etc., the Panchabhuta or the 5 elements. This is supposed to enhance the age and physical and mental development of the child. It is done to invoke the blessing of 5 elements of the nature. Seventh ritual is Annaprasana, which means giving the child solid food. This sanskar is performed on 6th month, when the child is given solid food, Anna, for the first time. Mantras recited and food is offered to the various deities. Sweet porridge or rice pudding can be given to the child. If parents are desirous of nourishment, one of them with curd, honey and ghee is given to the child while reciting prasada mantras. Next ritual is CHUDAKARMA or Mundan. It means hair cutting. This sanskar is the first time cutting of hair on the child's head. The ceremony is to be performed on a specific day after the age of 1 year. This ceremony is performed for the development of the power and better understanding, and for long life. The hair must be disposed of a holy place where no one can find it. Brahmins chant mantras for a healthy, long life of the child. This sanskar is restricted to also the family level. Eighth ritual is KARNVEDH or ear piercing. This sanskar is performed in the third or fifth year. Piercing of the ears. With the commencement of Surya Puja, the father should first address the right ear of the child with mantra. And it is also performed so that the child may listen to good things and to have a good education. It is believed to have some relationship with the brain and acupuncture. Next ritual is UPANAYANA or YAGYOPAVEET. This is also known as sacred thread ceremony. Upanayana is the ceremony of wearing a sacred thread called Yagyopavitam. This sanskar is second birth for a child, a spiritual birth. The child is therefore authorized to perform all rituals. Studies of Vedas begin with the Guru. The ceremony has 6 parts. Puja, which is worship. Second is Havan, which is sacrifice. And then Shiksha, which is the teaching of moralities and duties in life. Next one is Bhiksha. This is begging as a renounced brahmachari or a gurukula. And next one is Diksha, which means giving the most sacred Gayatri mantra to the child. And the next is blessing. Child is blessed by all god, goddess, ancestors and the elders. It is also called Upanayana Sanskar, which means bringing close to the eye of the Guru or opening the third eye. Now, next ritual of Hinduism is Vedarambh, which means study of Vedas and scriptures. Vedarambh is the learning of Vedas and Upanishad in Gurukula or Pathsala. In the beginning of each academic period, there is a ceremony called Upakarma. And the end of the academic period, there is another ceremony called Upasarjana. The child commences his journey on the road to spiritual life. This is contrast with a life of eating, sleeping, and procreating, which kinds of life animals also live. The child is sent to Gurukula. It is done for starting of the study of Vedas and other holy scriptures. The name of next ritual is Samavartana or completing education. Samavartan is a ceremony associated with the end of the formal education of the Vedas in Gurukul. After learning the rules of life, he returns home from the teacher's ashram. When he completes his education about the religion and the law of life, his first ashram brahmacharya is complete. He is now eligible to enter into the household stage or grihastha ashram. Next ritual is VIVAHA or the marriage. This sanskar is entry into the second ashram. The life as individual family begins. It is the strongest bond between a man and a woman, which takes place in the presence of their parents, relatives, and friends. The bride and groom walks around Agni with hand in hand. The bride sacrifices grains in the fire and chants mantras. It is done for marrying the child, basically oriented to keep the creation going on. It is believed that pitri rina is cleared after this, which means the parental debt. Let's move to the next ritual of Hinduism, which is VANPRASTHA, which means the process of preparing for the renouncing. The ceremony is performed at the age of 50. In some cases, at the age of 60. With the commencement of this ceremony, a man completes his grihastha ashram and enters into VANPRASTHA ashram, or the forest hermit. Next ritual is sannyasa, which means before leaving the body, a Hindu sheds all sense of responsibility and relationship to awake and reveal the timeless truth. A sanyasi renounces the world and leads a life of study and meditation by living on alms. Now we come to the final rituals, which is Antyeshti. It is also known as death ritual. Antyeshti literally means last rites. Sometimes referred to as Antim Sanskar are the rituals associated with funeral. When death is imminent, a small piece of gold, tulsi leaf and drops of Ganga water put on the mouth of the person on the deathbed. The body is laid on the ground with the head towards the north. The eldest son generally performs the last rites, before which he takes a purificatory bath by chanting mantras. The dead body is washed, perfumed and wrapped in a new white cloth and decked with flowers. For 10 days following the death, food is not prepared at home, and relatives and friends take the responsibility of getting food for the family. Now we come to the end of this topic. I hope you like this informative video. Please like, share and subscribe our channel and keep supporting us to create new content related with Eastern philosophy and spirituality. Thank you.